going to be demonstrating for you homework 2 for CS275 at Drexel University. This is the Septa train viewer. So off the bat, I am outputting a lot of the user interactions out to Toast. That way I don't have to constantly be looking at the logs. It's kind of just showing me through the GUI what I'm doing. So here I just have two spinner items. I guess they're called Android spinners. The first is the start destination, so you could select something like Lansdale. And the second is the destination that we want to get to. So if we pick Lansdale, let's pick Doylestown as the actual destination we're going to. So now I'm going to hit submit, and I have this image pop up as while it's loading as well. So here's the thing, it says it got the request through Toast. It showed me that, but if we look down here at my logs, the URL that it's sending, I guess because it's 12:08 a.m., it's returning an empty JSON object. And I think that's just because there are no more trains at this time. Earlier when I was testing it, I didn't have this issue. So I guess when you go through and actually test the code, you'll be able to do that during business hours, so you'll actually get trains back. Even when I go to this URL now in my browser, it shows me an empty JSON object, where earlier when there are actual trains within the next couple hours, it actually showed those trains in the JSON object. I'm trying to pull the latest 3. So there's a couple of pieces I guess I could walk through with my code. This is a function I created called grab train info. It uses this base URL, and then it adds from the parameters given here, start and dest. So it adds them to the URL, and then by default I'm always trying to find the 5 trains. So it should return back 5 JSON objects with that information. Then this is my asynchronous task that goes through and pulls the JSON object. I'm actually I copy and pasted this from some of my blog code that we used in earlier labs and homework assignments. So there's a couple of things that I commented out just to be able to pull from that JSON object. And then I throw it down to another function called handle train data, and that kind of takes care of parsing the JSON object, looking for keys such as origin train, which is the train number, the arrival time, the departure time. It loads everything into a hash map. Sorry, right here is the hash map. And then from there, I put everything through a list. And if all worked nice during my demo, you would have seen it return all that